Welcome back, man. What's going on, guys? We're here again for another episode. That's my brother. This is my other brother.
Yeah.
All from Anotha Motha. Bam. Yeah, we missing one, man, but it's all good. We're gonna keep this thing rolling.
Y'all doing father duties.
Holding it down. You can't get it out crazy. Hey, but again, Hardwood Classic. I got Chocolate Kobe, Skinny Man Hube.
Yes, sir.
We out here, man. What's going on? Hey, let's talk about what the impact Deion's having right now, though. Let's just go ahead and jump into it because it's Saturday, it's game day, Colorado.
I kind of been keeping up with the score and everything. I see that they down. It's kind of early at the time of this recording, so I'm hoping they. I'm hoping they can come back, man. But overall, just like everybody else, I'm a fan, still a Hurricanes fan. You already know the U, throw it up. But yeah, I'm a fan. Obviously growing up, not just a Sanders fan as a corner, playing the position, all of that good stuff, but just a fan, just like the gravitational pull. Him, his sons, the family aspect of it. It's pretty dope.
Oh, yeah. How you feel, Hugh?
I like everything. He changed everything with Colorado in every aspect, and I like it. I've been following him since high school. Since they was in high school, that Dallas prep school.
Yeah.
Nah, I didn't know nothing about it. I know I started tracking them at JSU, and then I know you mentioned in high school. You said,
yeah,
man. But think about what he said. He when Deion came to Colorado, he had like 86 people he cut, or something like that. What was that?
Yeah,
about 100 something.
Yeah, it was amazing. But you know what else is that fascinates me is that just to piggyback off you saying like the impact, just like he's brought money to just college football.
Yes.
He's brought money to Colorado.
Yes.
And then I think he even said like on his journey to Colorado, some of the people that he used to work with at JSU, he like brought them with him. So like for us and stuff like that, going from an HBCU to a primetime school, that probably changes these other families for
he doing it.
Crazy, right? So it's a pretty big impact. It's dope.
And then he got Warren Sapp trying to be a coach now.
Warren Sapp
in the process of getting his degree.
That's dope.
Coach.
I'm surprised he can get like Ed Reed. I know Ed Reed was doing Bethune Cook.
He might be next.
I'm surprised.
Yeah. This is what we talking about. Yeah,
that'd be crazy.
No, think about a couple of years because he said he wouldn't go to the coach in the NFL. So think about he just bring all these ex Hall of Famers to Colorado, and then I think we was talking about it earlier, man. Even this year just started or whatnot. They may do great. They're ranked and all that, but think about the years to come. You know how people now. I don't want to go to Alabama. I don't want to go to LSU or Florida. I want to go play with Deion in Colorado. Right. And so even off that, more 5-star recruits. We're gonna start seeing those names in the transfer pool at Colorado. So
it's a dope thing because I know I'll be watching his son's videography and stuff. The way he be watching filming the practices and stuff, and then like. Being from Texas, it's flat.
Yeah.
So like seeing the mountains in the background and everything, like for a lot of guys that's like, from Texas or like from Alabama and stuff, yeah, it would be dope to probably go to your hometown state. But like seeing the background and everything, like I think, eventually people are gonna be like, I'm like liking Colorado as a city as well. Like it's a pretty cool attraction. Minus the cold, because I don't cold.
The overall, the background, the drop, everything looks very like
the mountains
cool.
is dope.
It's different.
I know you said it too just a minute ago about since it's his son, right? Of course, he's coaching his son. And I think Deion even said it before, like he's never been without his son, or his son never been without Deion as far as coaching and being in his life. So how's that dynamic with y'all? Even with you got Deion and his son, you got LeBron and his kids, both his sons hooping, D-Wade. Like what you think about that son and father kind of the next, especially at those level. You talking about LeBron James, D-Wade. Deion Sanders, these are guys' names that's etched in stone forever.
Right, yeah.
Think about that dynamic, right? How you feel about that as a potential son-father kind of growth path there, man?
I think it just speaks to us as a generation as we're being more progressive. Not to like say it was probably different in the aspect, but just like Jordan and his sons, like I think that they hooped and everything, but they're not on the same level.
They was able to do it.
Yeah. And I feel like nowadays, how everything is going, there's more fathers that's able to pull their children with them, if you will. Not necessarily pull them with them, but like they're able to produce environments that help them be more conducive in the society in general. So I think it's a definitely dope aspect. Can't say that I didn't wish that I had that, but that's back then. You know, I know my dad worked 2-3 jobs his damn self. So
I mean, we're not in the same situation as they are. Because I mean, again, we're not just talking, good in high school, good in college, or just even good in pros.
These are all times.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I mean, you waking up LeBron, you LeBron's kid, but there's also flip side of that. That's pressure.
Yeah, because now you gotta be good.
You gotta be great, not good. You gotta be great.
You gotta live up to the expectations.
Think about the other week, or I forgot what game it was, but Deion's son scored. He tried to do the primetime dance. He ain't do it right, and his dad ripped him up. So it's like we're all like, hold on, I don't say he did it wrong, but he missed some cues or whatever, right?
Yeah, right.
But if you're his son, and then Deion's like, man, you gotta do that right.
Right.
And then now we're like, wait, how come you don't know that dance to the T? That's your book. So it's like little things like that. I still feel like that pressure is on them too. But even with that being said, though, I mean, I probably have to look it up. I don't know every single one, but which one of the duos, like you said, you favor the most as far as father son? That I'm gonna say favorite, but you think they'll probably go the furthest? Let me say that.
Well, for LeBron, I don't know, cause.
So what you pick? You think LeBron?
I don't know yet because his hasn't played out yet.
Well, yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Which one do you think? Yeah, none of them really have, because they're either in college still.
They're all in the same.
Well, I feel like.
So who do you think though?
Deion's and Shiloh's is already playing out because they're doing it now, right? Whereas in LeBron and his son, they haven't did it now because LeBron's waiting for his son to get to the NBA.
Or NBA.
And then he just had his heart little murmur.
Yeah.
So he's very questionable at this thing. So
that's true.
We'll see. It's like a reminder.
And then LeBron said he's not retiring until his son's getting to the NBA.
So he's definitely going still. I think if as long as the heart condition isn't there.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Right now I have to pick the Sanders. Because they just changing the game of college football in general. Yeah. Just with the portal and then with the son getting his UIL deal. And then also he's being coached by Tom Brady, or his mentor is Tom Brady too. Yeah. So that's I like that aspect as well too. So
that's good outlook.
That's a Hall of Famer dad and being mentored by a Hall of Famer quarterback.
You got all of it.
That'd be dope.
Yeah. And then also like Deion Sanders is a defensive player. He grooms his son to be a quarterback, the complete opposite. So
that's fair. Yeah.
A whole nother position that he doesn't even play. So that just goes to show you how good of a level Deion Sanders is as an athlete and just coaching people.
I think that point there is enough, because I was thinking Bronny, or at least his brother. Yeah, it's one of them. But then that point there, I'm like, you know what, you're right, because I wrote off his son, because I was like, oh, he a quarterback. I'm like, Deion's defense. He's been, he played both ways, yes, but receiver more than anything. But I'm like, quarterback. What does he know about quarterback? So that's an actual good point. So I think with that being said, I think I'm gonna go with Sanders. And then one is because the hype right now with Deion and this again, all that impact, his son is Heisman in the Heisman talk. So I'm like, that is fair, because a quarterback, because again.
And like his first game, he threw his most receiving passing yards.
I think he did say that.
Which is in Colorado. So
True.
He's almost.
I think it's more or less. I'm happy to side with, like, I guess I don't know. If I was growing up, I would not say rather be, but I would kind of side with LeBron more, just because
of the name.
Not necessarily only the name, but the name helps. I mean, endorsement deals, everything like that. It's just LeBron is just it's huge. Like, it's just a whole nother animal. Because even if LeBron James didn't, or LeBron James' son Bronny or Bryce didn't really hoop, they could still be dominant in industry like media, or they can because LeBron has so many different things on his level. Like, he's even minority owner of a soccer team or whatever. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like yes, Sanders coaching wise has probably got LeBron. I see LeBron. I think I seen some highlight clips of him doing like a coaching like a summer team and stuff like that. They were saying stuff like so he might be trying to get into it. You never know, but at the same time, it's like his hand is in so many things, and so his kids are set up to that level. And if I'm just thinking, like, I don't know, maybe if I had a choice between the two, if I was born between the two, growing up being 6'6", 260 pounds ain't too damn bad. I'm just saying, I ain't got to be my dad, but damn, 6'6", 240 ain't too bad growing up.
That's not a bad point, because now it sounds like this is a little bit of subtlety as far as like your dreams as in the childhood. Cause if we could be taller, faster, stronger, whatever. I know when I was a kid, I wanted to do whatever I could to be an NFL player.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So and that's kind of, and I don't know your choice, but that's kind of why I'm like, yeah, Sanders. I like that point of view, because I'm like, man, heck yeah. Growing up, I was playing football. I played most sports, but I just remember people saying like, yeah, whatever you wanted to focus on, you should do that in high school and this and that. I would change things a little bit there, but still, I was like, all right, football, until I got to college.
yeah.
Kind of gave up on myself because I was just like, man, I don't really have the physicalities, right?
Yeah.
I wasn't super tall, wasn't
tangibles
strong,
and all of that. Yeah.
Right. I wasn't super fast. I'm like, man, as a linebacker or even safety, I'm like, nah, I don't think this is going to work. I need to put my head in these books. Turned out still successful, but as a child, definitely that was my dream. And then so what would you say your childhood dream would be then?
I would replicate that. Probably. I don't know. I'll probably replicate that myself.
NFL, superstar.
I thought I was going to make it in sports. At one point, I thought I was going to be first black president.
Come on now, that's what I can do. Yeah.
Nah, man. After a while, that shit died.
You got time for that, though. Hey, not the first, but you got time.
So besides the NFL, what would be your other one?
Okay, so that was childhood. So growing up then, so after I kind of killed that, I'll probably say now like survival. Shit, man. Man, as an adult, my dream is to survive, man.
That's your goal.
But it's not really.
So much stuff
It's not.
going on.
It's funny, but it's really in a sense because it's ambiguous, right? When I say that, but it's really in the point of, man. In this day, we've been 9/11, 9/11, COVID. I mean, market crash. I mean, we've been through so much as kids growing up into it. Now as adults, I mean, think about it, now you can't even. You don't know what vaccine to get, what's right for you. You got food getting spoiled. I mean,
it's tough.
You got people. You got your own kind, but more importantly, you got people you look out for safety. You know, killing you, harassing you. You thought you were safe in your home. People breaking in your home. Not even people.
Cops breaking in your home and mistakenly shooting your whole crib.
Cops, people.
We at the wrong spot.
Bro, it's crazy. So all of that. So I say it in a joke, but I'm like, man, to be real with you, man, it's, as us, or as we're brothers, and then the brothers that look like us as well, we have to survive, man. Whatever we can do to survive. Again, it's broad terms, so it's not necessarily, I just got to wake up and scrape the bottom of the bowl, but it's like, hey, is this going to help my family? Is it going to get me out of this situation? Am I going to be, am I a mentor to someone else? So things like that.
That is one of the biggest things that I would say, just to replicate and piggyback. As a young child, it was more me.
Yeah.
How can I get to the league? How can I become this? How can I do that? As I got older and things like that, it was more, what can I leave legacy-wise?
Yes.
Who can I help next? And I really didn't get that concept until probably this year, where it's just like, well, I really want to just be that person that I want to leave something, not just, if you will, just a nice smile to people. Like, I want to actually be impactful to my generation, my family, my kingdom, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's good.
Yeah,
that's good. Yeah, for sure.
ASAP, always strive and prosper. You know what I'm saying? So,
Just drop some gems at the end.
Hey, ASAP.
I think I was like everybody else. Mine was probably like the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
At one point in time, NFL, of course.
Crazy.
And then after that,
my bad. What team? NFL. What team you think?
What team was you? Vikings, of course.
Of course.
Cowboys.
Definitely wanted to play.
And that was more realistic. Even Dallas, I was like Minnesota. I ain't at the time.
Real deal. I just wanted to get. Real deal. I just wanted that feeling of getting drafted.
Yeah.
Because you know how you watch the shows and stuff, and dudes be crying and everything. I just wanted my mama be right there with me, and we get him. I got my jersey. I just want that feeling.
Phone call.
If I would have played a long time, I really didn't give a damn. I just want to get drafted. I think that shit is like the dopest thing. Niggas be crying and stuff like that. So
my bad, Hube.
I'll teach you. All good. But for real, being in the NFL, and then besides that, I'll say like be like a fireman. When I was little, like be a fireman.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah.
I feel like that was like every little kid at one point would be a fireman, police. He said nah.
Maybe
or like police officer. Yeah,
that's his officer. But my mom wasn't going with a police officer. But
that's what I'm saying though. Yeah. You feel me?
Fireman was one of them. But then after I got older, I don't know.
Yeah, what walked you out or away from those? I mean, we played ball together and things like that, so I can see that. But the firefighter, what made you stop? I guess trying to achieve that then.
As I got older, I looked at that salary, it was just that's not what it is.
Oh.
And then also it's just like I'm going through a house that's on fire, and then
risking it, boy. Yeah,
it's all the stuff, unexpected things that can happen. It's just so risky. So
that's why I'm asking, like, if it was the fear or like real, just like really putting life on the line, almost like any moment, right? So because that's why I said like police officers, doctors is another one. People when kids and they get older, but then it's like doctors. Some doctors, it's not all sweet. Sometimes even they really, this person's life is in your hand, or you know, they be dropping instruments in bodies, or accidentally cut the wrong thing. Then they get sued, or it's like, or you do something wrong, and then they lose their life.
Right.
Or like you say, okay, 6 months you should be healed, and they pass away or something.
Right.
So I'm like, as a doctor too, that's a lot on your shoulders that you would have to kind of think about. It's like, oh, do I really want to be in this field and doing? But there's so many different doctors, right? So that's just one part of it. So
schooling for me, that's what turned me off about
that
being
part
president, being an astronaut. Be like, I gotta go to school for how much longer? Oh yeah, I'm out. I gotta take this math class? Oh yeah, I'm out.
School, that'd have been.
I'm not doing no astronomical statistics. I don't know what they be doing at that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, bro. I barely can put 2 + 2 together. Y'all better stop playing with me.
But we was talking about it a little bit earlier too. It was more so the survival piece of it, and it again that ties a little bit into it, but. I mentioned like, you know, you can't even trust the food you eat nowadays, right? You can't even trust food you eat, what you drink, even the weather. I got a conspiracy about that too. It's like man, but I think Hubert, then you have some articles, something recently too about some E. coli and some beef.
Oh yeah,
what's going on here with that, man?
Apparently it's Burger Week going on.
So it was that
different
Burger Week. What's that?
Where all the fast food spots had like discounts on the burgers, like Wendy's
like
had
National Cheeseburger does.
Yeah, Wendy's was selling burgers for a penny if you had their app, and then
I think you want crazy deals, bro.
I think you said McDonald's had something for 50 cents.
I think McDonald's had like 50 cents. Yeah, it was one of my partners had like this like a screenshot, and it was like it was time, and I was like, oh yeah, we need to go ahead and hit this up. But I remember you said which one of them. They had some type of
so right now it says over this past Wednesday on September 18th, they had a recall of over 58,000 pounds of ground beef. Products have been recalled due to possible E. coli contamination.
That's crazy.
What site is that? Per what site?
This is off of USA.
USA?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I guess I can trust them. You know, the news is
USA Today.
Yeah, USA Today.
You know the
news.
Yeah, the
news is the same way.
We were just talking about conspiracies.
I don't believe, but
I can believe that. What's that?
Fox Business is also posted too. So
ain't they like a Netflix video about like a next documentary talking about like. Just what you talking about, like the ground beef.
What the hell?
Not just that one. It's another one too that just recently came out. And it's talking about like contamination with ground beef and stuff.
I know you're talking about the movie with Jamie Foxx.
I don't know.
Because they were eating that chicken. And it was the same thing.
Yeah.
Did y'all watch that movie?
They clone Tyrone.
Yeah, clone Tyrone. And they contaminated chicken and people started tripping on it.
That's a good movie. Yeah,
is it good?
It was a chicken they contaminated.
The hair,
the hairspray products. The theory is they were saying like if they had chicken, they put something in it, like everybody was laughing, having a good time and stuff like that. And it was like, wait, where's this coming from? Like, how's this happening? But everybody was buying chicken and fighting for it in line, same thing.
With Popeyes, and then like 3 months later, COVID happened.
So it's all of this is too crazy. But see, you got the theories though, so that's why I was like,
so my theory with that was before, I was like 2019, it was one of those moments where you just sit in the car, I was like, man, the way people was lining up for Popeyes was going crazy, people fighting, people shooting, killing each other for the Popeyes chicken. I was like, man, this will be a good time for the government to do an experiment on people to see how people can get sick or whatever.
So crazy.
And then like a couple months later, COVID-19 happened, and it's just like
it's just the crazy to even think about, because we don't know what's right, what's wrong, but I mean, it's just too many correlations and.
I would be 1,000 with you. I don't think that's happening. I personally think.
What you think?
I personally think.
Once again, that was a theory though. That was a theory.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
They're all theories.
I know. It's just like I don't know. I feel like if the government's gonna try to take control of us, I feel like food would be
dry.
It's the easiest way.
Yeah, I feel like it wouldn't be I wouldn't feel like it would be their first way to do it. I feel like they would do it through like our music. Or
I feel like you
that.
saying try. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, it's definitely the first one. I agree. This ain't priority, but
I feel like they use multiple avenues, like music. They're using music. They're using foods. They're using everything.
Yeah, TV, social media.
They're using everything.
Are we tying this contamination to them trying to control our brains and stuff?
Everything, the water, the shower, shit, everything, nigga.
Because I'm not gonna cap. I like the burger,
but like for real.
Oh, hey, so guys, I got some this or that type of questions. You know, like so Bert and Hugh, I'm gonna ask y'all like this versus that, and then the first thing that pops in your head, you're gonna like say that answer, and then I'm gonna circle back and be like, wait, you said majority of us said this, majority of us said that, or you tripping on that, etc. You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
All right, bet. So we're gonna start off burgers or glizzies.
Burgers.
Glizzies is such a funny.
Oh man, yeah, I kind of set y'all up for that.
Definitely would want a burger over a glizzy.
Yeah, I hope we say that.
Way
too.
more filling. Pause.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's wild. But burgers for sure. And then just the fact of the term glizzies, right? That's already kind of
Where's that from again?
I think somebody said up north, like Detroit or something.
I think the first time I heard it was like a New York.
Yeah,
I thought it was New York too. Yeah, and I remember hearing it, and I was like, wait, what does this mean? But then I heard it used in the context of killing somebody with as a weapon.
Yeah, I heard glizzy as a gun too.
First,
I ain't know that.
That's what I heard that first, and then I heard of it as why you said pause. So I was like, wait. At the time, I'm like, wait a minute. So it's like you stay away from that term, basically.
Yeah, I've always thought of it as a hot dog, but yeah, I didn't know.
Next, sushi or ramen?
I'm gonna have to go with sushi. Cook sushi, but sushi for sure.
Sushi cheap.
Sushi.
Ramen.
Sushi with that hot sake. You know what I'm saying?
I like pho too. Pho? Is that how you say it?
Pho?
Pho?
Is that ramen or sushi?
It's like a ramen, right? Yeah, it's like
a
the white
ramen.
It's like the white noodles.
I'm going ramen too.
That's known, but yeah.
I'm going ramen too. I had some real ramen for the first time, is what they say, right? Forgot the restaurant, but fire.
What's the difference?
Ramen Tatsuya? Real ramen?
Bomb, yes.
Now we think of real ramen.
Real ramen is
What's the difference?
I really can't.
Real ramen is it's like in a bowl, it's like a big bowl, some noodles, and you got the eggs, and then you got the chicken, or the beef.
Bro, they can put
like Naruto and stuff.
Naruto things in there with the celery.
Bro, it's fire. It ain't like the top ramen and all that jazz, like we would say. But no backtrack. Next question. Yeah. Next question. But that real ramen.
Real ramen.
Yeah, you stay on that. All right. Horror films or comedy films?
Comedy.
Definitely comedy.
Gotta go horror.
Comedy.
I got it.
I mean, nothing wrong with comedy. You know, we all kind of jokesters, but I mean, I need a nice little horror film.
Bro, I can't. I did last time I watched a horror film.
I can't do the whole. If it's gory, yes, but I can't stand when they be like going through the whole thing for the commercial and be like PG-13.
Oh yeah.
How? You have to be on Disney Channel.
Nah, yeah.
If
I can say a disclaimer easy, it can't be.
Stop playing with me.
If it's a horror film or in that category, I feel like it can't be PG-13. It has to be R or mature or whatever. Anything higher, because there's no way. Like you said, Disney Channel, Nickelodeon, like what we doing here? So, next we got John Wick or Equalizer.
John Wick.
Equalizer.
You said that way too quick. Yeah,
I'm
telling you, man.
That man went against the world.
He did.
Craig.
Keanu Reeves and John Wick he's cold. I have no doubt.
That Equalizer.
Equalizer live, but he went against the world.
And I'm picking Equalizer. But if I needed someone, I had to call one man to have my support out of these two.
Yeah.
Denzel, tap in.
Bro, John Wick was
Denzel, lock in. Denzel, lock in.
John Wick was in the mall having a gunfight with another man. Not killing nobody else, but
I see
and
that.
nobody was hearing it. That's cold.
John Wick cold. I'm not even funny.
They flinging bullets.
John Wick's cold.
Nobody's dropping.
Check this out.
They're trying to hit their target.
I think it was 8 or 9 bodies Denzel caught in 9 seconds.
It's insane.
And he called it. So he give you a warning. He's setting his watch. The man's 60-something years old. Even in the movie,
I ain't watching the movie yet,
he's hurting in the movie too. He's pretty much still. This is his third movie,
crazy,
so it's 1, 2, and 3. So he's still playing, a veteran or old cat anyway. But he counted down, counting the bodies, and then I'll say this, not a spoiler, but he killed one dude in his last movie. Then he had a revolver. He stabbed him in through the eye with the revolver, turned his head around, shot 2 more bodies through the man's skull to kill us, the partners. I'm like, bro, this is ridiculous. And this is opening scene.
Yeah.
He just catching bodies to catch bodies. So, but John Wick is cold. Don't get me wrong.
I feel on that.
Next, I want to say NFL or NBA. It's kind of easy for NFL. We talked about it earlier.
Big football game.
Yeah, easy. And I mean, I guess and then let's piggyback off that a little bit more too. What inspired y'all to play football? Because we all pretty much like football. We all said something about being an NFL star, but I know I'm defense. I know you play offense and defense, but again, just walk us through like what inspired you to play football or be football. Oh, boy, it's no crack. Right, no, it's straight. We all screamed up. Screamed up.
Well, for me, I don't know.
Boy, you do know.
I mean, well, I do know, but it was like I was just watching TV on Saturday and just in Texas, that's all they was playing. So it was just football, and then at that time, Cowboys was the thing, the '90s. So my whole family was. No, it's not my squad, but like everybody's watching, football. So it's like.
All right, but let's take it deep further though. So, okay, that's cool. A step further. So that's kind of how it started. But then, why the position you chose? Or because I don't know, did you start off playing offense?
I started off playing defense.
Okay, so you was a defensive guy, right? So that's is that primary what you want, or did you like receiver, or?
I like receiver first, but my coaches said I'm better at safety. And then my stepdad at the time also said I'm a safety player. So I was cold at safety, but I just like receiver more.
Oh, okay. So
because I feel like they got the more of the spotlight.
That's fair. That is fair.
So
what you think, Brian? What you think?
Yeah, I mean, I just more or less.
What was your inspiration though? And then like talk us about like your positioning and stuff like that.
I used to be. I don't know, man. I used to be. Well, it was twofold.
You do know.
It was like two. No. It was twofold for me. So it was like one part of it was. So I had an uncle that played. And he was like really dope. And so I kind of wanted to play just because like he played and everything. But also I wanted to show kind of that I was tough. So I had another uncle that used to, grew up in the 90s and stuff. So he used to kind of call me a sissy and things like that. And so I was like, no, I can play ball. Like, what I'm saying? Like, I could do this. And then that was kind of mixed in with, Cowboys. I played running back when I first started because Emmitt Smith, Cowboys, that was like obviously one of the glamour times. I think they won Super Bowl, obviously 93, 95, stuff like that. But
when
93, 95, 2023. But yeah, that was kind of like my
no shade. I can't.
That was kind of like my inspiration.
What year did you first start playing football? Did you play flag football?
Oh yeah.
Did you jump in playing flag football or tackle?
No, I started out playing flag football because my grandmother kind of didn't want me to play. So first half of my life, have to get into this. First half of my life, I kind of lived with my grandmother. But she didn't want me to play tackle yet. She wanted to see if I could do it. So I started off with flag, and then my uncle was like, "No, it's time to play tackle."
I went straight to cracking. You getting cracked, boy. Straight helmet.
What grade? What grade?
I was in like 3rd grade.
Dang, you went straight to tackle.
Straight. But I was actually supposed to start in like 1st or 2nd grade. Still tackle.
Can you do tackle there?
Yeah.
I thought.
But it was just at that time it was Pop Warner at the time.
Oh, so
I'm pretty Pop Warner. I'm from Austin, so at the time we had Pop Warner, so you can start at whenever. Like my little brothers, they didn't start off with flag. Well, they did start off with flag.
That's crazy. Okay.
But yeah, they was cooking little boys, and then
So at least for me, so again, same kind of background. We all wanted to be like some type of NFL or in that professional aspect. My favorite player growing up was Randy Moss, though. So he's a wide receiver. That's kind of what led me to the Vikings. But that was my favorite player. It was trash talk. He was a brother. He had swag, country, and like it really couldn't stop. I mean, he was really just unstoppable.
Country,
right? And then so country. But so I favored him all the time. But I didn't really care for receiver or anything offense. I was really in attack mode. Like I really liked the contact and really just kind of
you like to
putting somebody out. But I mean, it was bad. Like this whole concussion and CT stuff. I probably been in one of them protocols easy. I mean, I love the contact because facts, because it was just like it was a way to not really releasing your anger, but like if you had a problem or like
dang, my mom grounded me and took my PlayStation this week.
Facts, bro. That's exactly, especially as a kid too. And then so I started flag football because kind of the same.
You was getting penalties, huh?
No, not really. So and it's crazy because in flag I was on offense. I was playing like kick return and I was like running back because my dad was coaching. And he played running back in high school. So I was actually at running back. It was kind of cold, but it was flag. But I think he did that on purpose too, or not on purpose, but I think he helped massage that through because you gotta like on that offensive side, you gotta understand like what's going to happen to you if you don't protect yourself or like be prepared. So I feel like that was good at flag, even though it wasn't contact, but like if I don't move or be ready for this can happen or I can get hurt. And then I really wanted to play defense, so I'm like, this is how you can kind of get exposure or get closer to kind of not necessarily hurting somebody, but really effing somebody up. So that slowly progressed into when we started playing contact, it was like defensive end. So they had me like standing up, just rushing on the side.
I started at defensive end.
Yeah, but it was just because you run off the side, like, hey, just run and go get them. And that was it. Yeah, I was taught at the time, And it was just go get them. So it was like, hey, no technique, you just run and go either hit them late or
It's only make an L.
That's it. Yep. Don't let them get outside of you, bam. So I was like, that's easy. But then I started like making contact, popping past. So then they put me at linebacker, like in high school or middle school, and then it slowly went to like safety, strong safety. But then in high school, I wasn't as fast. Like I was fast probably in middle school, right? Middle school speed. But in high school, I wasn't that fast. So it was like strong safety, but then like, hey, we pretty much put you in rover, right? So there's like, we pretty much playing in the box, so you're going to be a linebacker.
Like a linebacker or safety. It's kind of funny because when we talk about that, it's kind of like that, our defensive concept was like that first safety linebacker hybrid. It's like,
that 4-6
you were at that position.
That 4-6 beard. That was perfect. I was in the box, so I had to straight left or right, and then I was an extra man, so I usually wasn't blocked or. Again, I'm just running free. I was doing that, then it ended up being like linebacker. But again, defense, cracking heads, his head on the Friday night assassin. That's what I love.
Yeah, I like it was more so like the glamour. I don't know. It's just like the glamour to running back. Then I was like, that takes way too many hits. So I don't want to do that anymore. And then I went, what? I want to switch to the defensive side. Obviously, what I alluded to earlier is just like fell in love with Deion Sanders, fell in love with Devin Hester at the time. Definitely wanted to kick return and stuff like that. And just like Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, those guys. And I was like, I want to play defense now. So I played defense all the way up until like damn near junior year. And then I was just like, I just wanted to play. So we had like a lack of that time at our school. And I was like, you know what, I feel like I'm better than a lot of these guys. So I switched and because I did play DB, it kind of helped with me going to the other side. I was like, I know what they're looking for. So that kind of just like switched everything. And then, then I fell in love with Chad Johnson and Steve Smith and those guys. So it was more like it was definitely driven by what I was watching at the time. But it's pretty cool, man.
And then the last one though I got for that, hot weather or cold weather?
Hot weather.
Yeah, I'm more
hot weather.
Hot
weather. You can do so many things in the hot weather.
Get dehydrated.
Bro, you can get in the pool, you can get in the lake, you know what I'm saying?
There's mechanisms to
sunburn, pool, go ahead.
First of all, I never got a sunburn, so.
What's that mean? You can still get it?
People can get it.
There you go.
You asked me.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, so I feel like more stuff.
I like going to the sun.
You can break stuff in the cold, like one on my car, man, it froze like last week and it broke my dang door handle.
Hey, right? It ain't even that.
With the heat though,
when that ice is.
It's possible, but it ain't even that.
I ain't gonna lie though, I like the heat more, but when it comes to that car, cars be breaking down in that heat though.
Bro, and then my thing is even when it's hot outside, you act like when it's 110 and you want to go somewhere, you want to go pop out somewhere. You hop in your car, rolling the windows down and dropping the top.
No, why would I want to do that? But you're not rolling your windows down in the cold, either.
No. But I'm telling you, but you don't have to. You don't
I ain't
have
gonna
to.
lie, I be rolling.
Yes,
I be having my windows down with the AC on because I just like to breathe.
But you doubling up. But my point is, you trying to get cool still. And then when it's cold, you can put on 2 jackets, a hoodie, or whatever you need.
Like around gloves, with a tank top.
You walking around bulky and stuff.
And warm, and you'll be all right. But when it's hot, what you gonna do when it's hot?
Around with a tank top.
But you gonna still be hot.
That's fine.
I don't know, man. I just rather that
it's cold.
That warm weather, you know.
Sundress season.
100% cold for me.
Love sundress season.
It's a season, but I
love shorts.
I still like it cold.
I like to see skin, legs. You know what I'm saying? The beauty of the body, the skin, the melanin is radiant in the You know, it's chocolate. You know, chocolate looks good in the sun.
It looks good. The sun looks good in the winter.
Nah, it's cool. It's kind of dried up in the winter.
That should be ashy.
Ashy, you get ashy.
Lips be cracked up.
Lips be getting toe up in the winter.
It could be ashy and dry here too. And then the other day, some of y'all boys be out there musty as hell. So when it's hot, what's happening? Steam, cooking.
But don't accidentally hit your hand on something.
That's what I'm saying with the jam fingers.
That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt for sure. It's gonna hurt.
I think I made a mistake when I was smaller. I slammed my finger in the door when it was cold one time. And it was the worst pain, bro.
What I don't like when it gets cold is the windshield. I'll give you that. When that windshield smack you, because I mean, now you talking about your eyes leaking and freezing.
And then if you
nostrils, I'll give you that for sure.
Wherever you live, depending on where you live, how your apartment or house set up, you may be in the wind alley, so that wind,
that wind's gonna kill you.
Come in.
The lake effect, man. When I was in Ohio, that was a big thing.
When it's
like,
cold.
The lake effect, bro. I think that's the biggest thing for me. It's just like
But again, I know I can put on more clothes, get warm if I have to. When it's hot, you sticky too, and then again, some boys be out here mercy, and then even if you do have it smell good, it's gonna sweat off.
People must in winter, so it don't even matter.
Nah, but they dry.
Wintertime is cuddling.
I'm just saying when you hot, that helps brew that must. When it's hot outside, when it's cold, you stink. All right, you bad, but you dry. And then look, you talking about cuddling season when it's
wintertime. It's cuddling season.
See, so the girl, that's what they want. The ladies want that in the wintertime.
Or do they want hot summers?
You talking about brewing still? But wait, doesn't that kind of get to your questions though? That hot and cold point.
Yeah. So one of my questions is, would you rather do physical labor work in the hot or in the cold?
You're sick. I want one of y'all to answer that because it's ridiculous.
Well, I don't. Even now, I don't.
Physical labor in the hot.
I don't want to do any physical labor.
No, come on.
I rather work in a controlled environment at my desk.
But wait. A controlled
but if I had to choose
a controlled environment.
So you'll say you rather.
You chose it. You chose the answer right
there. No, not technically because he said.
My bad. Let him speak for you right
now. Oh
now.
no, yeah, I'd rather
work hot or cold. So you wearing gloves outside?
Yeah, he knows the question. Let him answer. He knows what it means. That's crazy.
I probably want to work in the heat.
Cause now
I want to work in the heat.
This what's your answer? That's crazy. You want to work in the heat?
Yeah, because you know when I'm thinking of extreme temperatures, I'm thinking of like those guys. You know, be watching those shows. Those guys that be like the dudes that be like slicing our meat up and stuff. They be working in deep freezers and stuff, bro. I mean, I don't want to work in no deep freezer. It's like I don't want to work in like they literally. I think like the ice makers, you know, Ready Ice.
Yeah,
the dudes that okay, so they work in like sub 30 temperatures.
I get you.
I would never want to work in that.
Okay.
I just can't. I would never want to work in a what's those Arctic oil mine fields or whatever in Alaska.
Extreme heat.
I don't care how much I'd rather
you can't get nothing done. My bad.
What's that water?
What's your answer? So you extreme heat too, because y'all like the heat.
Yeah, extreme heat.
Work in extreme heat.
I mean, we did 2 days in it. You know what I'm saying? So we
like
track in it.
I don't like
it. Because track was kind of like in the middle. Track was in the heat and cold, and I know one thing: running in that cold was different. Chest burning.
Yeah.
You know, it's like knife going in. You trying to breathe. I ain't like none of that. None of that, man.
We working in the cold, brother. Put me in the freezer.
What's the pros in the cold then?
So I'm just saying I'm in a controlled environment, quote unquote. But I mean I'm gonna have my gear. I'm gonna have my gloves, whatever hoodie on I need, or insulation to at least keep my body temperature. All you need is body temp. But I'm working in an extreme heat. It was like 110, 115. I'm outside cutting grass. No, I'm not cutting grass.
In the morning.
No, that's not extreme heat then.
Nobody said outside though. Nobody said outside.
Yeah, that's okay. Extreme. Keep me in the room. It's 115 degrees. That's even worse. I ain't getting no fresh air. And then going back to my point, now your body in there cooking. You're working like that. You're cooking. There's no way. First of all, how long you gonna do labor in the heat? I give you 3 minutes.
I mean, technically,
I give you 3 minutes.
It's all 8 or 10 hours, so
there's no way you last in 30 minutes.
I've done it.
Well, you have it. Not in extreme heat.
And
you don't like it.
Then
I'm in the cold. I'm still surviving.
I'm staying leaned out.
Yeah, good point. You sweating, you get all that water weight out for sure.
Yeah.
But again, you on the ground passing out half the time. Dehydrating.
All right, I got another question. So my next question is, let me find it real quick.
Extreme heat.
Oh, would you rather wear boxers for a week straight or wear socks for 30 days straight? What would you rather wear?
But that doesn't make any sense. If
you just wearing them, you ain't doing, you like, and then, okay, what about shoes? You got shoes on or shoes off?
I mean,
bro,
you just got.
Stop trying to add in factors.
Would you rather wear? It just says, would you rather wear the same socks for a month or the same underwear for a week? So like, I'm saying like. Every time you go
up to it, that's why
I'm talking
think about your normal day, right?
Your normal day.
Your normal day. You gotta put on socks. You gotta go out. You wear your shoes or however many times.
It's good.
You put on boxes whatever many times.
I get it.
Your normal day.
Yeah. I'm wearing socks. Easy. Socks for 30 days straight. Easy.
Stop it. No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I don't get it, because you're saying normal day, but still, underwear for a week straight.
But 30 days.
That's a long time. It is. I ain't gonna hold you. That's a long time.
Them hoes gonna be stiff.
What am I doing though? I ain't gonna be stiff.
Your normal day.
They gonna be stiff.
I want to preface and say I am wearing boxers. I'm not wearing briefs. I'm not wearing undies or anything like that. I'm wearing boxers.
For a week.
The breathable boxers that you have. Bro, you are fine if you wear those for a week. I'm not saying that I know, but you are fine if you wear those for a week. A sock will crust up. Your feet gonna be sweating.
How you?
Well, it's different because
people's feet don't always sweat like that.
If you work remote, he got to walk.
But that's what I'm saying, because if you walking around, because you ain't gonna, I don't care if you got on shoes, especially like steel toes, and you working. Oh yeah, them things. That's it. It's a wrap. But the same thing, you wearing the same drawers and you going out, you turning up to the club.
But you can hang your
going to the gym.
You know how like,
bro,
you can hang your drawers up from like sweat and stuff, and they'll be fine. But your socks gonna crust regardless. Am I right?
No, you're not.
Am I right?
My socks do not be crusted, bro. And then you talking about hanging up drawers with sweat?
You can,
brother.
You can.
What you think of sweat is gonna evaporate, bro?
So,
that's
you
in
know how you go swimming? And you know how you go swimming in underwear? And you hang the bitches up?
No.
Do they not dry?
I don't swim in underwear. You know what you do? You swim in trunks. You know why? Because they dry. They don't retain bacteria or moisture.
Have you ever never swam in underwear with swimming?
Bro, hold on. Also, don't let it rain. Don't let it rain. Now your socks wet.
It's bad. But why am I outside if it's raining? I'm inside.
I just don't think. I don't think.
I'm just outside and it's raining.
You maybe gotta do something. I don't know.
But if I'm outside and I have socks, I'm gonna have shoes on.
Why do your socks still get wet?
What I'm saying though, barely, but not like I'm splashing in puddles though. But wait, what's your answer though? Because you on both sides of the fence. But what's your answer?
Man, them crusty socks is getting me, but at the same time, a week.
Bro, he said
a week is not as far as a month.
A week, yeah.
Obviously not.
That's the biggest thing.
It's the month.
That is a long time. It is a long time. I don't think that's fair either. But
a normal day,
bro, you said what you say? You
can hang up the boxes, bro.
You can hang your underwear up, bro. If you sweat in your underwear,
you can hang it up. You said
you can hang them up, bro.
I mean, you can put some cologne.
And people not gonna smell your underwear over your socks. I feel like people can definitely smell your socks over your underwear.
You spray some cologne.
I mean, you probably smell
cologne.
No, you get my boxes ain't gonna be funky.
Well, y'all niggas act like y'all never swam with underwear on and never hung them bitches up. That's all I'm saying. Like,
I told you I haven't. So many trunks of box. Or
maybe
I mean, I will say this back in middle school.
Shorts.
I did take showers in my boxes at school. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't taking no showers naked.
I had shorts. I'm just saying I had shorts instead.
Them hoes did get wet. I had different pairs of boxers, but them hoes did get wet. But I put them in my locker, them hoes dry up, and they would be perfectly fine.
Because the shorts are thicker material for me, so I would wear shorts. If I had to shower at school or something like that.
So maybe it's just my feet.
I don't know. I'm gonna go with boxers.
Boxers. This is your stop. The words you said is crazy.
Stop, man. You know you can do boxers.
I gave you my answer.
Stop.
I'm rocking the Nikes.
Hey, them shoes don't need some bacon powder.
And look,
how you know?
So you messing up your shoes.
How am I messing up my shoes?
Look, just stop wearing feet.
I'm wearing the same shoes. I'm walking in puddles.
It doesn't. No, you can put them in different shoes. You put them in different shoes. Them socks don't make.
But what am I doing?
You gonna put them? Look.
Because what y'all telling me?
Hey, there's been times you know you have some stanky socks on. You put them socks on. You put them in your shoes like.
Damn. It would do that. But so what you telling me is. So what you telling me the same thing with your drawers? How come this can't happen with your drawers? It only got with your socks.
So
now every time you put your pants on, you going to bed, you going to sleep.
But them hoes is
I go sleep naked.
You go in your car. Now you sleep naked.
Hey, kid.
Hey y'all, this is what we got for this episode, man. Y'all keep